Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to talk to you guys about block review, BCMH2 block review. So like BCMH1 was mostly bacteria and antibiotics, BCMH2 is mostly viruses and antivirals, okay? So a lot of the block centers about viruses, especially HIV virus, and also herpes, but most of the viruses and rabies and polio and measles, but mostly around HIV and the pharmacology of HIV, so how to treat HIV. And then also there's cancers. You will be introduced to carcinomas and sarcomas, and also there's some genetics, okay, in this block. So it's actually quite a massive block. Okay, before we go on, I just want to plug my course again. So I made a course that is about the high yield concepts in GEMP 1. It introduces you to things. It shows you what you're going to do, which I think goes a long way, because they say you don't burn out from hard work, you burn out by feeling incompetent all the time. So I think this course will make you feel competent more of the time. Okay, it's playing on the background now. I think it's a really, really great course. There's a link down below, check it out. Okay, but HIV 1, M and C, okay? As you can see here, here's a map of the different types of HIVs that you get throughout the world. South Africa has predominantly HIV 1 and C, okay? So basically, as I said, so HIV would attack your CD4 cells in your body, which means that there's a decline in your CD4 cells and an incline in your HIV viral load, okay? And also the way that the drugs work for the ARVs, or antiretroviral drugs, work is they try and stop the virus from replicating, meaning your viral load will stay the same or hopefully decrease, and then your CD4s will increase. And the drugs are so good these days that you can actually have a viral load of 0. So you can actually can't detect if someone has HIV if they are virally suppressed, if they drinking the tablets and it's working for them. Okay, so that's how the drugs work, is they basically decrease the viral load and therefore increase the CD4 count. Okay. Alright, so let's talk about the stages or the life. Then I want to show you the timetable so you can see what I'm talking about. So let's do that quickly. So the timetable is here in front of me. Okay, once again, all the normal tracks. In this block, there's actually quite a lot of pharmacology, okay, because of all the HIV things. As you can see here, this is themes actually, orange. Yeah, there is like a gender-based violence week. That's actually quite rough in BCMH1. Our timetable looks like this because there was like protests, so we had to cancel exams and so we were writing exams in the gray areas here. Okay. As you can see, a lot of micro as well, but almost all of them are about viruses, introduction of viruses, and there's path, bit of path as well, but a lot of pharm. As you can see here, also quite a lot of themes actually. Clinical skills we had there. You can see it's quite a full roster. We had nursing visits started in BCMH2, which was very, very nice. But you can see here genetics that I talked about. That's also here. Yeah, it was a good block, but you can see it's jam full of lectures. Like there's a lot of lectures in BCMH2. Like honestly, there is a lot of lectures and a lot of micro, antimicrobial stewardship as well, and clinical skills. And also my FOSCI was in BCMH2, but your probably is going to be a bit later on. But yeah, there was exercise medicine that we had to be. But yeah, it was not a bad block, jam full of lectures, everything about viruses, treatment of viruses and HIV, some genetics, cancers. Yeah, it was a good block. Okay. Click here if you want to see my hematology review.